Hey guys, Destry here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 video. Before I say much else, just if you guys can bear with me, I've been sick recently, still have a cold. But, I'm making this video, mainly just because I've been getting still getting a lot of questions about, not so much how like Super Saiyan God and everything works. I think people pretty much got that, but just a bit more questions about the process. And it seems like some people, they're doing the steps, but they're still not, like, it's still not working for them. I won't go too much into detail on that because I did make a pretty long ass video explaining everything there, so I would recommend you guys go watch that. It's called an updated how to get Super Saiyan God video. If you look on my channel, you should see it. And so yeah, what I'm mainly going to be focusing on this video, I will try to answer some of those questions that I've seen, because they seem to be more like there might be an issue with your account or something like that, rather than like you just not knowing what to do. But also, I was getting a lot of questions on like the Broly armor that I'm wearing right now. Some people don't know where to get armor like this, and some of the other pieces of clothing that you might see people wear that you don't really find in missions or anything like that. So I was going to get into stuff like that, and I will guess that's what I'll start with. So the reason why some people don't know how to get these is because a lot of the times these type of clothings are for raid missions only. So as you can see, there's usually two types of raid missions. There's light raids, which are normally over here by Hercule. So if you go in between the clothing shop and the delivery place, it'll be right behind Hercule. Or you'll have regular raids, which are up there. So you can see they're behind the parallel quest area. Sorry. So yeah, you would go up here, and that's where you do the main raid quest. I'll probably do that later on. But yeah, that's for a lot of the clothes, that's going to be the only way you can get them. I know some people were kind of sad because, you know, some people don't have PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live, and they don't play on PC. But yes, sadly, you need an online subscription service, and you need to be online, obviously, because these raids are online. Like, you play with other people versus the big boss. So yes, that is the only part that sucks, is that if you want a lot of these, you have to do the missions, and you only have a certain time frame, usually. If you want to know the time frame, because I know even I miss it because I have work and stuff, if you come to the news board, it should be the first thing you can see right there. The raid bosses versus full power Jiren, and it gives you the dates from when it starts to when it ends. So as you can see with this one, it started right at the end of June, and it's going until tomorrow, basically. Tomorrow, Thursday. Which, I hope you guys are excited. If you didn't hear, the DLC 14 should be dropping on Thursday. So I will have videos about that as soon as I'm able to. I do have work, so sadly I don't think I'll be day one. But I will be posting. I might post some like blind go-throughs of some of the parallel quests. And there is a new mission, I believe a new story mission, that I will try to go through for you guys. If the game lets me. I don't know if it'll let me record that or not, but if it does, I will show that to you. If not, I'll just show you the new skills and how you acquire them and how you get the new clothes and all that stuff. So yep, that's how that is there. That's, as again, you want some of the nice clothes, you have to do the raids. If you don't have access to that, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. I know you are able to trade things with people here, but I've never done it because I don't have too many friends that play this, or in general. But anyways, so you might be able to. It shows here that you can pick clothes out, so yeah. Well, you can pick clothes out, but it's not letting me pick any of these, so you might not be able to trade these. But maybe that'll change, I don't know. And then I gotta figure out, yeah, so you can send stuff to people, but from what it's looking, you might not be able to send raid stuff. At least I couldn't. If you're able to, then maybe you can find people who need it. But that would be potentially the only other way you'd be able to get it. But I'm not going to say you can or not. So for sure, you do the raids. You have to usually do them a couple times to get everything you want. As for, like, I don't know what this one particular will give you. Actually, I haven't played the game in a bit because I've been dealing with work and everything like that. But what I do to figure out if I'm interested in something, just go find one of the bigger Xenoverse YouTubers. Most of them will probably have some type of update on what the raid is and all the stuff you can get from it. You know the guys I'm talking about. If you're watching my video, you've probably watched theirs too. So, yeah, go watch their videos. They're a lot more informative on that than I am, because I don't really care all that much. Only if there's something in particular that I really want. But I'll go ahead and do this one just because I haven't done a raid in a while. But yeah, that is what I will say in terms of that. And the only thing I really say about the whole Super Saiyan God thing is I've seen a lot of people ask. They've said that I've already maxed out my training with all of the people, but I can't seem to get the wish. Well, I don't really know exactly what to say about that. The wish should be here. I don't have Dragon Balls. I don't think it'll show up anyway because I already have it, but the wish should kind of be there, I think, even regardless of whether you even have the maxed out people or not. It'll be the very last wish, so I would say just double check all the wishes, make sure you actually don't have it. Outside of that, I don't know, make sure your game's completely updated, because that could be it, especially if you play on PC. You might not have updated your game if it doesn't update automatically. And yeah, there's not too much more I could say about the whole Super Saiyan God thing. If you need more information on where to go and stuff, go watch my other video. Now, I will go into this here too. When it came to Tokopedia, I did get a lot of questions about where do you find, to start the mission. Now, while it is in the time nest, I did mention this in my last video, but I'll mention it again here if anybody sees it. I believe you need to buy extra DLC Pack 2. You need to buy that DLC, and that's what actually comes with the way to access Tokopedia. That's where you get the mission from downloading that DLC. Sucks, and please correct me if that's not how you get it, but I looked it up because people kept saying, hey, it's not here, it's not here. So I looked it up, and that's what it says. You need to have extra DLC Pack 2. I had the season passes, so every single time the DLC would drop, I'd automatically have it already. So that's why I didn't know you had to buy it, because I had already gotten it. But yeah, once you get here, there should be a time rift thingy here somewhere. Around where Vegeta is, you'll see it. You go activate it, you'll see few, you'll have some missions to do, yada yada yada. And then you'll access this one. If you don't remember why we even did this in the first place, it was because outside of the initial method that I showed you, which I still prefer just for the fact that you don't have to buy any extra DLC to use it. But if you have the DLC, which you probably do, then you do this and it's probably quicker, because you just go through these set of missions with one mentor, and by the end of those missions, which if you're good at the game won't take very long, then that'll be done. You'll have them maxed out. And that will probably end up being quicker than the method that I initially showed in my first video. But, as again, I still kind of prefer that method, because you get 10 seconds, you can be done with the mission, you just do it over and over again. And like I said, as far as I know, because I believe you have to buy a DLC for Tokopedia, you do not have to buy any DLC to do the mission that I showed, because it is a mission that you just have to get far enough in the story, and it automatically unlocks. It's right here. This 83. You do this mission over and over again. All you do is find the Dragon Balls. You don't have to fight anybody. It could take you about between 10 to 30 seconds if you have bad RNG. But yeah, you can do either of those. If you have the DLC, that's probably quicker. If you don't, and you don't want to buy it, you can just go do that. It'll really only give or take around the same time. if you equip 2 of the same mentors for the ones that you need. But yeah, as again, when it comes to mentors, you need to have the mentor that you want to max out your friendship with. They need to be your mentor. What I mean by that is you need to actually go talk to them. Let me go find somebody here just so you can see what I mean. So you have to go talk to them, and you have to click Be My Instructor. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to be under Raditz, but you have to go, you have to hit Be My Instructor, wait and, go through the dialogue, make sure they are your instructor, and then you can go do missions with them and level up the friendship gauge and all that stuff. Another thing, I have a lot to go through, sorry, and I'm also sick. Okay. A lot of people have also asked questions. I did go over what this is, but as you can see here, okay, if you look at Vegeta, if you look at Vegeta, you see the right bar is like the orange one that says max. For the DLC Super Saiyan God thing, that is the one you need maxed out. Now, there's one on the left, and everyone keeps asking me what that is. That has to deal with the dual ultimate that you get from your instructor. So for a lot of the instructors, after you complete all their trainings and you max out their friendship or whatnot, you'll eventually have an option to talk to them, and they'll give you a dual version of one of their ultimates. So for Vegeta, it's dual Final Flash. So what that is that if you go with your mentor on a mission and both of you have that skill equipped, what'll happen is that you can start the attack, it'll do like a melee, like a kick or something that'll knock them away, and then the mentor will have to do an attack, and then you'll both end up doing a Final Flash. And the reason that there's even a bar there is because you might notice when you first do it, that the attack seems to not really do any damage or very little damage for it being a dual ultimate. And the more you fill up that gauge that was on the left there, the more damage you'll do. So that's what that is about. Hope that answered any of those type questions. So, trying to think of what else I could talk about. I think I'll just go into the raid now. Then I'll cut the video. I don't have too much to say about this. I will have more videos coming though, since the new DLC is dropping in a couple days, and you guys have actually been asking for more Xenoverse 2 content, so I will have more coming up for you guys. Makes me happy that people are actually watching my stuff and want to see more. So, one thing I guess I'll do, this might not be a good idea for this boss, because more than likely he has super armor, and I just really find that annoying. Where is it? It's one of Vegeta's attacks. This is going to be part of like a tips and tricks thing here. Where is it? Is it this one? No. Flash strike. It's this one. Okay. So what I'm going to show with this one, hopefully, if this guy is not super fucking annoying. Actually, wait, no. I won't do that because then I will probably, when I'm doing the raid, everybody can hear me, so I won't do that. Instead, what I'll do to show another kind of tips and tricks is I'll just go into a random mission here. And the trick for this one, a lot of you may know it, but there seems to be a lot of newer people who haven't played the game as much, so a lot of attacks will have kind of secondary, well, not secondary, but alternate functions based on how you use them. Flash Strike, the one you've seen me equip, is one of those. There's a couple more that, for instance, if you use it's one of the default ultimates you start with, like it's a key barrage blast thing, and if you just shoot it without, like, doing anything, it'll kind of go everywhere and be kind of annoying. But if you do it off of a knockback, all the orbs will home in on the enemy. I won't be able to show you that because I didn't equip it, damn it, sorry. But I did, because I didn't equip it, but you'll see with this attack here, which I'll show you in a second. There's a couple more, like one-handed Kamehameha. If you don't do anything, you do a backflip first, but if you do it off a knockback, you just do the attack, you don't do the backflip. And there's a couple more that do that too. The hair is the same thing, like I said, with the clothing. It's just something you get from a raid boss. The attack I was just using there, if you don't know, that comes with one of the GT DLC packs. I don't remember which one. But it comes with Super Baby. So if you want it, you just go find Super Baby. So the attack flash track, as you can see here, if I can even hit it, stay still. So you can see it doesn't seem like it would be very good, but this is, as again, one of those attacks that if you're just doing it, it'd probably work there. But this is one of those attacks where if you do it off of a knockback, not only does it have better tracking, but it also does considerably more damage. I wish I could show you, but he's not going to stay still enough for me to just hit it like that. So if I can get him into a knockback, it might work when they do it too. You can see, off a knockback, it does a lot of damage. And yes, before anybody asks, I know since you can see all my moves are almost solely focused on... See, that was left. I'm sorry. Solely focused on like key-based type things. I know, but I just really like the Super Saiyan God transformation. I think it's cool. So yeah, that's how that goes. I'm not too much on the whole like combat gameplay tips and tricks because I feel like there's a lot of people that do that better. But there's a couple I could say. Like, I don't know about you guys, but for me, this right here, the like flash thing, it took me the longest time to figure out how to actually do this correctly. There is a training in the Patrol Academy that's supposed to show you how to do that, but I don't know, for some reason it never stuck with me. So what I do, I play on PS5, so I just press L2 while moving the left stick and pressing X. To me, that seems to work. So. And that seems to help. For certain things, but I also believe that's something you can do even if you're out of stamina. Also, with this final flash attack that you see that I have here, this is another one where, I mean, it tells you, but you can also just shoot it for a quick one that only takes 1 bar, or you can hold it and it'll do 3. Well, it'll depend on how much you hold it, but a lot of attacks have that property where if you hold it, it'll do more damage, or it'll just last longer, which in turn does more damage, I guess. Probably shouldn't have made the video today, but I had some time off of work because I'm sick, so I figured why not. See, I really like that attack. It's fucking cool. So this power wall, if you didn't know, if you just do it like that, all it does is just go in front of you. But if you hold forward while you're doing it, you see it'll fly farther away. And generally it'll fly to the target, but there is a limit. Guys, again, I'll show you again. There he is. Okay. You just hold forward. And see, it doesn't go all the way, but it does have more of a limit. And he fucking flew into it. Yeah, you fucked up, buddy. Where the hell? There. Really hope they fix that in Universe 3. Yes, and then Prominence Flash, which is the other ultimate I have, also does something similar. Where if you hold the button down, it'll do the attack for longer. course, he was doing an ultimate, so he kind of dodged all of it. But that probably would have killed him if he didn't get it out of the way. Yeah, just let him finish it off. So yeah, there's a bunch of other attacks that do that as well, where they have kind of secret little hidden things about them. You just have to experiment and kind of see what works. There's a lot of attacks that, especially like the one that the flash strike, that initially I didn't care about because it seemed a bit too unreliable, but once I figured that out, and it might say, I don't know, I don't read things, but it might say that it does that, but I don't remember if it did. We can check that, I guess. Let's try. Attack again and increase the damage. You could do that too, but for me, that's, you know, to me it doesn't say anything on there that, if you do it off the knockback, it'll automatically do more damage. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm going to go ahead and get into the raid now. I'll probably stop talking to give my throat a rest. But yeah, I will have more videos coming, guys, of Xenoverse and some other stuff, because I also do a game called Dreams, which is where you make your own games, and I saw some people saying stuff about that, so I'll probably be doing that as well when I get the chance. So hope you guys enjoyed this little raid here. For those that, I guess, can't play it, I'm sorry. But yeah, if I can't mute myself on the lobby so they can't hear me but I can still talk, then I will just talk to you guys, of course, at the end of the match. Or I'll probably just shut up now and I'll just end the video after the match. Sorry, I'm talking too much. I'm sick. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, I will have better videos coming when I'm feeling better. And see ya. Looks like I was able to mute myself, so okay, that works. I mentioned it in another video, but I'll mention it again here. If this, I should have equipped it because this guy might have super armor. If they do, or if they have that one attack that damn near insta kills you, have super armor. That'll help a fucking lot. Alright, let's see what a pain in the dick this guy's gonna be. Yep, super armor. I'm gonna run away. No. My tips for fucking guys like this is, because attacking them really does no good, just try to get away. This is where that flash step kind of comes in handy. You dodge more stuff, but not everything, obviously. Okay, leave me alone. Okay. of course. Oh, great. Why does this happen when I'm recording? Okay, so this rarely happens to me, but basically what just happened is I was hoping to get knocked back and not deal with this by myself, but, well, I'm here. So. There's not too much I can do right now, just because I can't attack him really without him kicking my shit in, so, yeah. I don't really have a way to get past the super armor, so I just kind of have to wait for these guys to get back. Alright, he's free. You got this, bud. Thank you, computer. I didn't know when I get healed. Good. That's good. Keep him away from me! Leave me alone! He won't leave me alone! Guess he knows I'm a fucking threat. Take that. Fuck. Hey, he's copying me. Alright, it's gonna last 40 seconds, guys. Let's go. Really should have picked better skills for this. Oh well. Standing away I go. Heck, no, I don't want to die at the end. No! Get him away from me! No! Sick! Fuck it, let's go! Oh, it's gonna die. Holy shit. God, that was horrible. Yeah, that sucks. Shut up, Vegeta. Yeah, what he said. Yep. Alright guys, I guess I was able to talk through that after all, so Nothing else for this video. I'll have more videos coming in the future that will be better, because I'll have new stuff to talk about. So, with that being said, I hope you guys had a great 4th of July, and I will talk to you later. See ya.